There has been a debate over the last kind of like 5 to 6 months and in self-improvement community about the harm of social media, and is it actually like that harmful to use it. And a surprising amount of guys who are in self-improvement, who are meditating, who are going to the gym, they're saying that social media is actually like it's pretty good for you because you can find community there, and like you can fucking post that shit. And even like this is fucking the most shocking one. The guys who are like the YouTubers on self-improvement, who are the content creators maybe on like TikTok or Instagram, they're saying that social media is actually good and everything in moderation and just don't get sucked in. And I look at those guys and I always think that you're the one who's going to tell that 1 hour of video games is fine. Like you've heard this, that 1 hour of video games is fine and like everything in moderation. It's like, yeah, your moderation of 1 hour of video games per day, it is not moderation, it's just addiction. Like, you know what's moderation? It's like maybe playing video games once, like, I don't know, once half a year. That's probably like moderation. But it's definitely not fucking like playing video games every single day for an hour, because then you're playing 7 days if a fucking weekend. Then you can do the maths and count how much hours you're going to play a year. That's just disgusting. That's just disgusting how many guys right now they're saying that social media is actually good for you. So let me clear my point right here. Social media, it is like, what do you call it? It's like alcohol. It's like no amount of social media for usage is good for you. The same with alcohol. Like, if no amount of alcohol is good for you, like that doesn't mean that you shouldn't, like, you should go sober for all of your life. But it's like, it's a duh that no amount of alcohol is good for you. The same with social media, the same with video games, the same with any other bad habit. No amount of it is good for you. And the thing is, social media, it is something that on video games, everyone like who is past that state of 1 hours of video games, and like it's everybody who's past that state like agrees that video games are just a total waste of time. But with something like social media, the thing is that you see, probably the only social media that is actually going to be good for you is YouTube. You know why? Because on YouTube, you can watch like YouTube shorts, there's like dopamine fucking videos that you shouldn't ever watch. Or you can watch 3 hour long lectures on health, on business, on like fucking, I don't know, philosophy. You can watch 3 hour guides, lectures, anything. That is, and like those lectures, like they're non-dopamine, I would say. The guy just presses on the camera and maybe he's like speaking to, like, I don't know, like he's a university professor or something. He's speaking to his auditory, like maybe he's just a guy who's like talking, like, you understand the basic shit. You can watch that on Instagram. You cannot watch fucking 3 hour long lectures. You cannot. You can watch some fucking pseudo guru who is, I don't know, talking about meditation. Like, yeah, go and watch that, and with, I don't know, thousands of pre-edits with on this fucking video about meditation. Like, yeah, you can watch that. But the thing is, every single like social media except YouTube is a poison in my opinion, because you watch this brain rotting content, which is it is degenerating your attention span. You're watching basically nothing, and you get nothing from it. The return on investment of using Instagram, for example, is like, yeah, if you are a content creator on Instagram, that's fine. That's okay. If you make money from Instagram, that's a different story. In this video, I'm not talking about like making social media as your business. If it's actually like your business and you only, this is the thing, only use social media as a business platform, and you don't like scroll on it, at least like most of the time when you go into this platform, then yeah, okay, that this video is not for you. You can go and do your business, like, okay, that's fine. I'm talking specifically about the guys who are using social media as an excuse to their what do you call it? They try to justify their usage of social media by saying that it's everything in moderation and like I can get something interesting from it. No. Go, like, if you are saying that you can get something in, like some insights or something interesting from social medias, social media platforms like Instagram or TikTok, and you're actually using it and justifying your addiction, go fuck yourself, honestly. Sorry, but go fuck yourself. And if you are preaching this to the guys on self improvement, this is not good. This is actually not good. I know, like, I might sound like a fucking dick right here, but if you are, especially if you are a self improvement content creator, and you're saying to the guys who are watching you, who might like they'll trust you, you are saying that using social media like, I don't know, 10 to 20 minutes a day is good. No, it's not. It's not. It has a long lasting effect. If you use social media for 10 minutes a day and you see this brain rotting content, well, guess what? By the end of the year, your brain is going to be totally destroyed. It's going to be fried with all of the dopamine pre edits that those guys who are creating those videos on Instagram put there. Like social media, and with everything, like with junk food, with video games, it's not 10 to 20 minutes of doing this bad habit. It has a just Christ, like long lasting effect. This is the thing. I'm not saying that you can not like eat junk food like ever again or something like that. Of course, think realistically. With every self improvement video, you need to have this like bit of critical thinking, because most of the guys don't talk about like maybe the problems that arise with it. And when you see a guy who's talking about like never eat junk food, of course he's going to eat junk food like maybe like once in 2 months. I'm not saying that you should ever like not go into Instagram, but just have this almost like mindset that no amount of using social media is good for you. It is not going to be good for you. It's going to destroy your brain. And with that mindset, like, yeah, going to Instagram, you're going to feel like shit after that. So that's why I don't use it. I deleted Instagram like fucking at the start of self improvement on my first day of self improvement, January the 2nd, 2023. The first thing that I did is I went like on my phone and I deleted Instagram. And like Instagram, I never really used it. There was another social media platform that I was totally addicted to. It was Twitter, but I deleted it like 2 weeks later. I hadn't used social media in more than a year, and I feel bloody splendid. I feel absolutely excellent about it. So don't fall into this trap of justifying your addictions. Be stronger than that. And so I hope this will help you, and see you in the next one.